An Irishman went to confession and explained to the priest that I almost had an affair on my wife. And the priest says, "Well, what do you mean you almost had an affair? You need to explain yourself." So the man says, "I was with a woman who wasn't my wife. We had taken off all of our clothes and we were rubbing up against each other. But then I realized this was wrong, so I stopped." And the priest said, "My child, you've still sinned. Rubbing up against each other is the same as putting it in. So for your penance, you're going to have to say 5 Hail Marys and leave $50 in the collection plate." Well, the man leaves confessional, he says his 5 Hail Marys, and he walks over to the collection plate, and he stands there for a moment, and he walks away. Well, the priest noticed this and chases after him and says, "Excuse me, sir, but you didn't put the $50 in the collection plate." Well, the Irishman says, "Well, I got to the collection plate, I took out the $50, I rubbed it up against the collection plate, and according to you, rubbing things up to one another is the same as putting it inside, so I figured that's good enough, and I left."